Hi Aquarius, I hope you guys are doing great today. This is going to be Aquarius general love read for April. I'm going to be doing two reads, couples first, singles next. Those of you who are single, check the timestamp below in the description box and just fast forward to that. The rest of you who are hanging out right now, hopefully you're in a relationship, in a weird space, or somebody's in your energy field at least. I'm going to be doing things a little differently today. I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross spread for your person, then one for you, and then some final energy. So please, Aquarius, give me a good reading here. Give me a good reading. The past couple have been quite heavy. So let's see what we have for our Aquarius friends. First, let's get some energy on the person that they're dealing with. Okay, so for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you always want to check all your signs for the clearest message. Okay. That's okay. Okay, Aquarius. Coming into this, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, now this is representing them. This is how they see the relationship. Three of Swords is the card of pain. It's the card, but it doesn't have to be the card of betrayal. It's Saturn and Libra. So it's anything that's really difficult. Saturn, Libra's relationships. It's that seventh house of relationships. So it's anything that created pain, that created any kind of betrayal. So it could be third party. It could be betrayal of something having to do with family, something to do with friends, something to do with money. It could really be anything. But the way they see this is something happened that was really painful for them that they had to deal with. Current situation right now is the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Fool in reverse. So Seven of Swords in reverse, quite frankly, somebody's mask is coming off. Okay, now yes, let's just leave it at that. Okay, because it's a Moon in Aquarius. So Moon, as I feel, Aquarius is differently than how I am on the outside, and in reverse, it's that is coming to light. Something is being revealed about a person, about a situation that's gone on. And then we have the Fool reverse. The Fool is a Uranus energy, which is about doing things differently, right? The Fool is about taking that chance and moving into that space in a different way. So in the reverse, it's not doing that. It's not doing things differently. So the reality of the situation is coming out, and I'm getting that your partner is feeling like, all right, so the situation is being illuminated for what it is, but I don't see how things can be any different. So there being this end of a cycle. We have the Ten of Swords energy. It's one sword at a time over time that ends up creating the situation where there needs to be this movement forward, right? Because Mercury is communication. It is the sword energy, but it is also, from an alchemical perspective, it's about transitioning and transformation and forward movement, moving forward. So it's the ending of a cycle to move forward. We have the Star energy. This is you guys, right, in reverse in the foundation. So this is you now feeling comfortable in this connection, right? The Star is you guys. And you guys, as you know, you should know, you're ruled by Uranus. And this is about, in the upright, it's about doing something differently to move towards healing, because the Star is very much a healing energy. It really is. It's insight plus emotions, figuring out how to do things differently and getting to that space. And in the reverse, it's no, nothing's going to happen that's any different than it is right now. So we have a number of energies here that support them seeing this connection as not being able to be anything other than what it is right now. So they see themselves right now as the Page of Wands. So really having a lot of fire in their belly for a new cycle here. You know, they have a fire in their belly for it. They certainly do. Page is the young'un of the court. This indicates a new cycle. There's a willingness. There's an excitement. There's a determination here. There really is. Now they view you though as, and they view you, look, as the King of Coins. Nice, Aries and Taurus. They would really like to move forward with you. Aries is about moving forward with initiative, and Taurus is a relationship card, right? Because Taurus is ruled by Venus, but Taurus is also a pentacle energy, which is about mental, physical, and emotional connection. So I feel like they view you as very positive. They have a lot of love for you, but what's the deal with all of this pain that they feel? Why do they feel this pain? And why do they think things can't be different? And what is it about you that they think has come to light? What has come to light that created the pain that makes them feel like this is going to be over, even though they still want to move forward with you? Their fear is the Two of Swords. I mean, in reverse. They're very much at cross purposes with themselves, right? I mean, the Two of Swords is a moon in Libra. They're afraid of what they really, really feel about this relationship. They're very afraid because I feel like they feel one way, even though they think that you did them wrong. I don't know, Aquarius. Or they think that you handled something in a way that was hurtful to them. This doesn't have to have anything to do with the third party. I just want to say that again. It doesn't have to. But something happened that was hurtful. Something happened that was hurtful. And they're very afraid of what this means, right? But the outcome here, we have the Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins, first of all, can be a new job, right? They could be going through the gigs here because of some sort of employment issue, because of what's going on in the world, right? I mean, crazy amount of people are unemployed, or at least underemployed, or weirdly employed, right? Anything like that. So the Ace of Coins could certainly mean a new position for them at work, but it can also mean a new cycle for you guys, right? Them really wanting to have a new cycle, this new emotional, mental, physical connection, because Ace is brand new. But then we have in the near future, we have the Lovers reverse. Now this is their perception. This is what they think is going to happen. So even though they want this new beginning with you, they feel like this is where you guys are going to end up. If you decide to really try to work on whatever this painful situation is, whatever this is, they're feeling that you guys are going to end up in a space where the shadow sides of your personalities are going to come out, and it's not going to end up working, because that's what this is. The Lover's upright is about making a decision to be in the relationship and to put the hard work in that's necessary, and you do it with the blessing of Archangel Raphael and the Sun, right? So it's about moving forward and working at something together. And in the reverse, it indicates kind of the opposite of that, where you're not willing to put in all the work. And this is how they see it. It doesn't mean that it's real. It's their perception. They're afraid that the work is not going to be put in equally for this relationship to move forward in the way that they really see it, right? So that's what I'm feeling from them. Doesn't mean that it's true. You will know more if it's true or not, right? But you know how it goes. It's, you show 4 people one thing, you could walk away with 5 different perceptions, right? Okay. This was in reverse, and I'm going to keep it in reverse. This is more positive that way. Because the moon, the moon is, it's an intuition, it's what we're feeling deep inside. But in the reverse, it's really nice in the reverse, because it's what we're feeling deep inside, letting it rise to the surface, where we can look at it and really work through things and get in touch with what we really want, need, and desire, right? So coming to this energy, we have the Eight of Swords, which is very much a card of self-imprisonment, as you could see from this card. It's very clear. Some cards are very clear. But, what is she thinking about? Okay, so this is a Jupiter and Gemini card, Jupiter and Gemini energy. So Gemini is the swords, right? It's the communication, it's the thought process. And she's thinking about the Jupiter energy. How could she bring this relationship into a space of being able to move forward where it can be successful? How could she do that? And this is what she's thinking. Over and over and over and over again. It's like this self-imprisonment. It's almost like this ruminating. So I'm feeling like you've been very front and center with trying to figure out how this relationship can work. Now here we go with the moon energy. Yeah, this is you getting really, in a healthy way, very in touch with what it is that you feel deep inside that you need in the relationship. And this is being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune means a couple of things. So I'm going to give both interpretations, and you're going to related to your life however you see fit. This is a Jupiter energy, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about moving forward with integrity. It's about luck and expansion. Now, for some of you, I have to tell you, there is a third party involved here, and this is a past relationship, and you are in a space of realizing that you want to get back with somebody from your past. Now, the decision that's going to need to be made here, now this might have to do with that Three of Swords in your partner's spread. But the funny thing here is with the Wheel of Fortune is think about the wheel of fortune in Vegas, right? You never know really where it's going to land. So this really has to do with getting back together with somebody from your past, but there's no promise that it's going to work out. It's either going to work out or it's not. This is not the kind of thing that if you feel like you have to push it to make it work, it's not going to work out. But Aquarius, that's what I feel like is going on right now. And I feel like this is the confusion though, is I feel like you're with somebody who knows this, who is dealing with some hurt, but they still have feelings for you. They still have feelings for you. We have the Four of Coins. Deep self-protection. This is like you're very much protecting yourself. You're not wanting to give this real emotional, mental, and physical connection in this relationship right now. That's kind of crowning it. Right? But the foundation is the Princess of Cups. This is a very interesting reading for me because it's definitely, there's more than one energy here. There's more than one energy, but what's interesting to me is I feel like, dare I say, like, I don't know, you feel almost like, the Princess of Cups, you have a lot of emotion in you. Let me not cut myself off. You have a lot of emotion in you for sure, right? This is an Aquarius and Pisces energy. You want to go after that beautiful relationship that you have in your mind's eye, but you want something different because it's Aquarius. Aquarius is different than where you are right now. And then we have the Justice energy. So this idea right now, you're in this mental space of thinking about, oh, what's fair, what's not. Justice is a Libra energy. Libra is the seventh house of relationships. You know, the scales is the glyph for Libra. This is ruled by Venus. You're trying to figure out which connection you feel better in. You're just trying to figure it out. Now, the person that you are in the relationship with now, though, they're the Five of Coins. They are feeling very discounted, and they are feeling very disconnected from you and not heard, and feeling this sense of lack in the relationship for sure. Your fear here is the Seven of Wands, and this is about, you know, you really laying down. You're afraid to lay down what it is that you really, really need in the relationship. It's like you know what you need, but you're afraid of really, really looking at that. This is Mars and Leo. Mars is all about pushing forward this fresh initiative, and you know, Leo is being like digging your feet in, saying, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is what I desire, and you're afraid of that. You're afraid of your own passion, you're afraid of that. But then the outcome is the Fool energy, and the Fool is Uranus, and Uranus is like, guess what? We need to go and do something different than this. Yeah, really taking that calculated risk and jumping into something. Absolutely. But now the near future, we have the Four of Swords energy. And the Four of Swords, first of all, is about taking a time out. For some of you, this can mean going to therapy. This could mean seeking counsel with somebody. Having gone through a lot, taking a time out before you move forward, processing any lessons that have been learned, anything like that. But it is a moving forward energy. It's a moving forward. This is Jupiter and Libra. And knowing that in order for you to have that relationship that you want, you have to move forward from this, right? Because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is about moving forward in Libra's relationship. So Aquarius, that's what I get you're feeling. Okay. I'm going to resonate with somebody there. It's a very, very clear, very, very specific message. There's a third party involved in here somewhere with you. Somebody from your past. Somebody from your past. I don't feel like you just like met somebody new. This is somebody who's reconnected with you from your past. Let's see what's going to happen now with the energy that you're with now. Okay, one energy at a time, please, Spirit. Okay, confuse us here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I'm just going to say, sure, Aquarius, if you're resonating with this, you're going to know, okay, there is definitely another party involved, definitely from the past. The person that you're in the relationship right now with, you're going to end up, the Lover's reverse is making a decision. The Lover's energy in the upright, the Lover's energy is always about making a decision in love. When it's upright, it's about making a decision to work something out. When it's in reverse, it's making the decision to not work something out. It has to do with you guys showing the shadow sides of your personalities. This could be ugly arguing, but a recognition that things are just not going to be good moving forward. Then I have the Two of Cups energy. This is somebody else. This is a Venus and Cancer energy. This is you sharing a cup with somebody else. Two is a very new energy. So that's very new. Then we have now with this relationship, the Knight of Pentacles. So you're pulling back your mental, emotional, physical connections. The Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah. So there's ego involved here. There's lack of movement. There could be a holding back of money. Money can definitely be an issue here right now as well. We have the Nine of Wands energy. This lack of willingness to move forward, not feeling like this is the path that you're meant to be on, the relationship that you're in right now. But look, you're in the hermit mode now. And I understand that. You're going into the hermit mode where you're taking the mental space to really think everything through. So I feel like, it does seem like it was this kind of situation where maybe you were in a relationship that you obviously were not entirely happy with in the first place. Don't come after me, guys. I'm just reading the cards. This is what it seems like, though. This is what I'm getting. And somebody maybe contacted you from the past. You were thinking about somebody from the past, whatever it is. This person came back into your energy. And you wanting to take opportunity with that and give that another shot. So it does seem like the relationship that you're in now is not what you're going to be staying in. You're going to be transitioning back to somebody from your past. Okay, that is what I have. That is what I have. That's not going to resonate with everybody. It's not, but definitely with some of you. So thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you guys next time, Aquarius couples. Now let's talk to Aquarius singles. Okay. Singles, ready to mingle. I'm going to be using some oracles with these guys. Okay, so I don't read these in reverse. I don't read these in reverse. I'm going to keep that out, even though I'm not going to add it into Celtic Cross. So the moon energy. The moon energy. What are you feeling deep inside? Feeling. I like the moon energy, though. Just getting honest with ourselves. It rules Cancer. Cancer's about safety. It rules the 4th house of home. Okay. Transformation. Passion. Playfulness. A magnetic and seductive quality surround you, a present and joy, a playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is a great healer. Transformation. Love conquers and transforms all things. Your relationship is going to deepen. Okay. Oh, it does seem like you're meeting somebody. And the moon being the ruler of Cancer, Cancer is about love and family in that metaphorical space of home. So let's see. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Very positive. Beautiful. I like the 3 of Cups energy. It's Mercury in Cancer. It's moving forward with somebody. Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands. Reverse. 7 of Wands. Judgment. 3 of was in reverse. Okay, listen. Who's still in your energy field? Past couple of readings I've been getting this. You're single, but you're not clean yet. You're not totally ready. You're still holding. If you're resonating with this, you are not completely over somebody from your past. You're not. We have the judgment energy coming into this. Judgment energy is a Pluto energy. Pluto's about transformation. Okay? So this tells me that the cycle has ended. It wasn't transformed, and you're not totally ready to get into something else. That is what this means. Now, even though, like that, in your gut, your soul's not ready for it yet. But your mind is saying, yeah, but I want to get back out there. I want to move on with my life. I want to do things. I want to be with people. You're ready on one level to move on, but in your soul, you're really not. You haven't totally worked through things. That's why we have this Three of Cups energy. This Three of Cups is like, I want to move on, and I want to find that metaphorical home space, and I want to find that safety and that person, and that's what I want. But it's being crossed by the Knight of Swords, which is a Taurus and Gemini energy, in the reverse. So this can be you still in communication with somebody from your past with the Gemini energy. Somebody hitting you up on your social media, something like that, right? Because it does have that Gemini association to it. Gemini is Mercury. Mercury rules the communication that we have. It rules communication, but it also rules the communication that we have online, social media. It doesn't rule technology. That's Uranus, but it does rule the online communication, or any kind of correspondence, any kind of text message, whatever it is, phone calls, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, and the Taurus energy, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so this has to do with relationship. So I'm feeling that for some of you, this is going to be that you're still hearing from somebody from your past, and it's putting cement shoes on your ability to truly heal and move forward. For others of you, this could be that you're just not meeting anybody. If you're on an online dating service or anything like that, on social media, where you're looking to meet somebody, you're just really not meeting anybody right now that speaks to you in this way. And that's probably because, whether you realize it or not, you're energetically not really open to it yet. So this is the thing. Crowning you here, we have the Nine of Wands energy in reverse. And this is why I'm saying this. You're going to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying once I go through the cards. We have the Nine of Wands reverse. This is a Moon in Sagittarius energy. The Moon is always I feel. Sagittarius is about moving forward with integrity, being able to feel very successful in a relationship. You're not feeling that. You're not feeling like you can move on. You don't have the passion really to move on. You don't. You want to, but you really don't. You're not fully ready in your soul to move on. You're not ready to clear those energetic blocks yet. Yeah, and then we have the Seven of Wands as the foundation in reverse, and you're just so sick and tired of having to defend yourself. You don't want to end up in another situation where you need to defend yourself. You don't want to defend yourself ever. You really don't. So I feel like those of you who are single right now, who have this other energy still in your energy field, it might not even be as big as it sounds like it is, but it's enough to create energetic blocks, and it's enough to make you say, like, no, I'm good. Yeah, you know what? It would be really nice to meet somebody, but you know what? I'm good. I don't want to get into a situation where I'm going to be put through the ringer to the point where I am emotionally and mentally tapped out. I don't want to do that, because that is that Nine of Wands. Reverse is like, I've been through the war with this person, and I just can't do it anymore. And the Seven of Wands is feeling like totally done trying to defend myself. Not doing it anymore. I want what I want. I need what I need, and that's the end of it. And that's the space you're in right now. This is why I'm saying I honestly believe that you're still trying to get somebody out of your energy field, is because representing you right now, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. This is a Venus and Aries energy, and this is the recognition that something that you really thought was more having a much firmer foundation is not so firm. Right? This is the engagement card. This is the marriage card. This is the let's move in together card. This is the we're going to do this. you know, it's us. It's you and I against the world energy. It's that strong foundation. In the reverse, it's you now kind of really trying to assimilate the reality of not having that strong foundation of something that you were in. External energy is the Three of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is you just really unraveling and unknotting the reality that you're not going to have this new cycle with this person moving forward. And we have in your fear position is the Eight of Cups energy, of course. I mean, listen, the Eight of Cups energy, the Eight of Cups is, it's knowing that you need to leave something and accepting it, but it's challenging, right? Because it's a Saturn and Pisces energy. In Saturn, there's always restriction. There's always slowness. It's hard. It's difficult. Pisces is about that dream relationship that you really want, or the relationship that you know that you will be really happy in. And you know that this is not it. You know that this needs to be whatever is still in your field. You know you need to walk away from it. You know you do. You know you need to heal from it. There's no question. You know you need to heal from it. And then we have the Lover's energy. And the Lover's energy is making the decision and really accepting the fact that the relationship, whatever this was, is not going to work. This is reminding yourself that the shadow sides of your personalities came out. People did not act in their best behavior, and this is ultimately not going to be a thing that's healthy for you, and that at the end of the day, you are not going to be able to build with this person. This is very specific, right? Very specific. So while you're going through transformation, right, you need to understand, a relationship, love conquers all things. So a relationship is going to end up transforming you. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you right now. Just enjoy that and be playful. Just laugh while you're working through things. This is why the moon came out, because you're doing some serious unraveling, right? You're putting your ducks in a row. You're figuring out where the pain belongs in your life, you know, what you allow, what you didn't allow, all of that. So even though you're not in the relationship anymore, you're doing some healthy processing. But you have to understand that when we're in this state, you don't want to invite somebody new in. This is not like a healthy kind of landscape to try to plant something new. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that is what I have here for you guys. I hope this was helpful in some way for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.